Hi, I'm Ratna, Wright, business consulting partner at Thornton in Thailand. There's a lot of talk among business leaders these days about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and for good reason. Diverse and inclusive organizations tend to have higher revenue growth, enhanced innovation, access to a wider talent pool, and higher employee retention. This is also true here in Thailand and will become increasingly relevant as the population ages and the workforce shrinks. As my Thornton colleagues have recently discussed elsewhere, Thailand is facing significant demographic challenges. Today, for every 100 working-age people in Thailand, there are roughly 42 people who are either too young or too old to participate in the workforce. This problem is only going to get worse as Thailand is on track to become a super-age society by 2035, where 20% of the population will be over 65. Competition for talent is going to be fierce, and embracing and implementing DEI principles is a great way to get an advantage. You'll be able to differentiate yourself from your competitors, attract and retain talented people, and unlock better business outcomes. But it's important to remember that diversity, equity, inclusion, and I will add psychological safety are more than just marketing tools. In this video, I'll explain what these terms mean before exploring why each is a vital step forward for modern organizations, both abroad and here in Thailand. First up, diversity. Diversity means valuing and celebrating our differences. These differences can include age, gender, nationality, ethnicity, religious beliefs, socioeconomic background, sexual orientation, disability status, and even career background. Employees from diverse backgrounds and life experiences naturally have different perspectives. This means they can contribute different ideas that lead to more innovative solutions to common business problems. A diverse workforce not only benefits the company culture, but is also better at understanding and responding to a diverse customer base. But diversity alone doesn't mean much if only certain groups are actually listened to and hold most of the meaningful power in the organization. Diversity is the first step towards improving the workforce, but it is not enough to simply implement a quota system so that all social groups are present. Hiring more women, minorities, or people with disabilities is important, but the end goal is to give them a meaningful place to have an impact on the organization. And that brings us to inclusion. Inclusion is how an organization embraces individual differences and allows people with different backgrounds and characteristics to thrive professionally. Fundamentally, the term refers to how much value is placed on diversity and the contributions made by members of minority groups. If diversity refers to who is being hired, then inclusion refers to the processes that help integrate all members and their viewpoints. Inclusion also has implications for staff retention. If employees of diverse backgrounds feel valued and that their contributions matter, they will come to see the success of the company as their own. This will make them far more likely to stay in the organization. The company will get to retain more of its institutional knowledge while saving both time and money related to recruiting and training new staff. Of course, people will only feel genuinely valued if they can see that they're being treated fairly. And that brings us to equity. Equity ensures that everyone has access to the same opportunities. Workplace policies may need to be changed to address systemic roadblocks and ensure that everyone in the organization is given an equal chance to contribute and advance. This process should be as transparent as possible and should be open to input from all staff members. Management will have to strike the right balance to make sure the policies truly work for everyone. This is no easy feat, but the rewards will make the effort well worthwhile. Research shows that employees who believe they will be treated fairly regardless of race, sexual orientation, religion, or other factors are almost 10 times more likely to look forward to going to work and over 5 times more likely to stay longer at their position. And again, a diverse and empowered workforce is far better positioned to understand the needs of your target audience, leading to faster problem solving and new growth opportunities. This ability to mirror the market will be critical going forward as companies adjust to radically different ways of doing business post-COVID. As a final consideration, I would like to add psychological safety to the mix. Psychological safety is the belief that you can truly be yourself and share your real opinions without fear of damaging your status or your career. When extended to the whole team, it means creating an environment where everyone feels accepted and free to share ideas. This is especially important in a hybrid work environment, where certain members of the team may feel left out. For example, a recent Catalyst survey found that 1 in 5 female business leaders reported feeling overlooked or ignored during video meetings. In order to address this problem, organizations must make psychological safety an explicit priority. This means creating space for new ideas by establishing norms for productive communication, encouraging everyone to speak up, and embracing productive disagreements. Fostering psychological safety builds trust and connections that encourage everyone to grow and succeed together. Here at Grant Thornton, we've seen the positive results of prioritizing diversity, equity, inclusion, and psychological safety firsthand. And we can help your organization put a better company culture and better business outcomes within reach. Contact us today to learn more about how your company can implement these principles for lasting success in the years ahead.